This is Chris with Veteran. We got a call about a Whirlpool Cabrio. They think that the valve needs to be replaced, so that's why they called us. The symptoms are you start it up, select your cycle, it fills up, the tub starts to fill up, and then it stops, drains, turns off, and then the wash cycle is light is lit. Whirlpool's got a lot of problems. These things are kind of a pain in the butt. We don't typically do appliance service, but having an appliance guy here saying that you need a plumber to replace the valve, we're here. I did do it once. I don't want to bore you with that. Basically, it took longer than 6 seconds, so then it shut back down, drains out, and then does the cycle. So exactly what the homeowner's saying. Now, if you open up the tub and you look right down in here, back there is the installer, or I mean diagnostics guide that a lot of people don't realize is there. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out. We're going to put this into test mode, see what the codes are. Alright, so service technician use only. It's kind of BS. Anybody can really do this. What we're going to do first is we're going to activate the service diagnostic test mode, which is on page 2. We're going to see what's wrong with it. I think it's probably going to be the fact that they said less than 10 minutes. When I timed it, it was like 6 minutes. I think we're going to have I think that on page 7, you're going to have a no fill, long fill, and we're going to go down with water pressure, hose connections, test that type of stuff. But let's start it up, see what happens. So to start the mode, it's on page 2. We're going to go clockwise, half a second, clockwise, half a second, clockwise, half a second, then counterclockwise, half a second, and then back to the right, 1 click, and all these should start flashing. So, there we go. Now it's blinking, so now it's going to ask me what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to go to the fault code display mode, which means that I want to turn this knob until the done light is on. And that's what all this stuff means. You have all of your lights, and also this particular one has a digital display. So done 1. To enter it, I'm going to press the start button. That'll give me the codes. Now to look at the codes, turn it up, F8, E1. So then we're going to go to the code book. The list of the codes. Looking for F8, F8, E1, no fill, long fill. So that's one of them. F0, E5. See what F0, E5 is. F0, E5 is off balance load detected. That can be fixed by just taking the load out, put it back on. Probably also has to do with there's a blanket in there, so the water probably has half of it saturated and the other half not due to the long fill. F0, E0, which is basically no fault codes. So to exit the troubleshooting, you just press the power button and then that exited. So no fill, long fill, water supply connected and turned off. They are turned off. That's because I already turned them off. But you're going to want to make sure that these valves are off. Low water pressure, fill times longer than 6 minutes. Our hose screen's plugged. So that one's a little dirty, but not too bad. Oh, some stuff fell out. Hose is pretty good. A little dirty. This is disgusting. I'm also going to make sure the hoses are clear. That one was a little dirty. reduced flow, but that's because they have a they're on a well with a tankless. So this line is a little wet, I mean a little dirty, so I'm gonna spray it out just a little bit more so it runs clear. And there we go. This thing is clogged. Hot one's not bad. Whoops. Hope I put it in there right. Reinstall these. It don't have to be too tight, it's just plastic. Gonna leak check it. And while we're sitting here waiting, there's also a procedure in here to reset the codes. To reset, you just rotate the cycle selector knob counterclockwise 1 or more clicks to clear the sequence. Alright, this is further than what it went the last time that, before we started up to try it out. Like I said, the symptoms were the water that you saw right there was just trickling out, and then within 6 minutes it shut off, went into the drain cycle. Once it drained, shut down, and then wash was showing. It didn't make it this far last time. Alright, that concludes this video on the Whirlpool Cabrio washing machine. This is just one of the many codes that you can have, but the service technician use only booklet can tell you a lot. That's stored inside of the casing, behind the drum. If you like this video, like, subscribe. You can leave a comment or questions below in the section below, and we do our best to answer all your questions that you might have. Thank you for watching. This is useveterans.com. We're a military veteran-owned plumbing and heating company. Thank you.